LR, the Liberal Redneck here. Coming to you from a country where the conservative political party that calls themselves the Law and Order Party is planning to nominate a convicted felon, rapist, and tax cheat to be their candidate for President of the United States. That is a slap in the face to law and order, and they fail to even see the irony. He is still facing trials for stealing classified documents, trying to steal votes in Georgia, and trying to overthrow our democracy. With the aid of Russia, our sworn enemy, he did steal the election in 2016, and his presidency was such an unqualified disaster, which is why he only won one term as president. He is incapable of cognitive conversation and will be crushed in his scheduled debate with President Joe Biden, if he shows up at all. His teleprompter failed at a recent rally, and he rambled about boats with electric batteries and sharks. He buried his first ex-wife in one of his golf courses and doesn't even bother to mow the grass around her grave. He lusts after his own daughter and told the porn star he paid for sex and paid for her to keep their tryst secret that she reminded him of her. His lack of response to the COVID pandemic resulted in the deaths of 1 million American citizens. He wears diapers, uses makeup to appear tan, and lifts in his shoes to appear taller. His impending baldness has resulted in a hairstyle that is best described as a dead ferret. He claims to be the world's best businessman when every business he participated in was a total failure. He even bankrupted 3 casinos that have the odds stacked in his favor. He's relying on our highly corrupt Supreme Court to grant him total immunity from all this crime because he was once president. He is running for president again so he can pardon himself if elected and change the Constitution so he can become dictator for life. That will be difficult since his whole campaign consists of nothing but lies and threats. The rest of the world is amazed that he's not already in prison for his multitude of crimes. He is absent of a single redeeming factor. Virtually everything he says is a lie. He airbrushed black people into a bogus African-American church stunt to try and counter his non-existent support among black voters. He is a malignant cancer on the American political process and deserves life in prison for his horrible deeds. Thanks for listening, and remember, always vote blue.